Hi there everyone, your Power Al here with another vlog. So earlier today I was out and about and I went to Best Buy and picked up this, a physical copy of Celeste, which is a game I've wanted to play for a long time, ever since I saw Rob's Let's Play of the game. And yeah, I have pretty much forgotten like all of the important story beats of the game and what all of the levels look like, so um, if I were to eventually play the game, it would probably be on the channel, and it'd basically be a blind Let's Play, but that's not what I want to talk about. The thing that I want to talk about is what I did after I picked that up. I went to the movie theater, met up with some friends from college, which was nice, and we watched the Barbie movie. And it was really, really good. I liked it a lot. We were actually also the only people in the theater, so that was neat. We had like the entire theater to ourselves. But yeah, the Barbie movie was just really. It was fun. It was fun. Funny. There was a lot of moments that got me laughing. One moment in particular. I don't know if this is gonna be spoiling, but like there's one scene late in the movie where one of the Barbies, because like almost all of the women in that movie are named Barbie, except for like a handful, and then like all of the men except for like the people in the real world, because that's a thing that happens. Pretty much all of the men in the movie are named Ken, but one of the Barbies, they are trying to fool one of the Kens by acting dumb, and one of them is like, they have a laptop out, and they're like, I don't know how to use Photoshop, and I was like, that's funny to me because I do know how to use Photoshop, and everyone else I was with was like, we also know how to use Photoshop because it was one of the classes that was required for us to take. So the way the movie is portrayed, like in Barbie Land, all of the Barbies are in a position of power, and then all of the Kens, they're just Ken. Like they have no like notable role aside from that, except for Beach. But the movie is basically about Barbie basically facing an existential crisis, and then the main Ken um, learning learning his place in the world, I guess, and in doing so, he figures out what the patriarchy is, and that sets off a whole lot of the main conflict of the movie, aside from Barbie's existential crisis, because early on in the movie, Barbie's like, "So has anyone thought about death?" And it was just a fun experience to just watch through that. There's like one or two times where the narrator breaks the fourth wall, like where Barbie is just like like I don't feel pretty, and then like the narrator's like casting Margot Robbie for this does not get the point across for that, but oh well. And it was just, I don't know. I like the movie a lot, and then they even gave Ken a song, but I didn't know what I was going into um, watching the movie because I was not one that played with Barbies when I was younger, but I feel like a lot of people that did definitely got more out of the movie because there's probably a lot of references to like different Barbie toys and whatnot. But for me, it was just a fun movie that I don't know. Just got me thinking about like, because like in some ways I felt like I could relate to Barbie and Ken, so like I was just thinking about that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking into things too much, but yeah. And the movie definitely did not take itself like super seriously at all. There's like a dance number in there when Ken has his song playing. Uh, there's a lot of innuendos. Uh, Volleyball. I was expecting like, so one of the Kens is played by Simu Liu, who played Shang Chi, and apparently like he knows how to play volleyball. So I was hoping to see some of that, like when they were talking about like volleyball at the beach in in the movie, but that didn't happen, which was a little bit disappointing to me. But that's just because I really like volleyball. But yeah. Also, horses. Horses, horses, horses. Gosh, that's a Steven Vlog reference. The movie itself didn't reference that, but when I saw the horses, like how prominent they were to like Ken as a character in the movie, that made me think of that little Steven Vlog joke. But yeah, anyways, the movie was fun, and I'm glad I watched it. There was some other movies there that looked. I Aside from that, I don't know if Oppenheimer is still in theaters because I know like a big thing was that they came out on the same day, so people were watching both. But that is also another movie I would want to watch at some other point, maybe. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a long movie, which uh, that's that could be a deterrent for me. But yeah. Anyways, the Barbie movie was really fun, really enjoyable, and yeah. Also, like one thing I really liked is how like the Barbies like whenever they would go to like drink coffee or like whatever, like drink out of a cup because like the cups didn't have anything in them, like they would just like be holding a cup and like do this and then like pretend to drink it, and I was like, oh, that's neat, and like have the main Barbie like just float like from the top floor of her dream house to the floor just to like emulate like a kid like picking up a Barbie and doing that in real life. It was just neat little things like that. But yeah. But also like the whole thing with like Barbie and Ken going to the real world. That was not something I was expecting either, but that does happen. The real world is a big reality check for both of them, I guess. I don't know. I should stop talking about the movie and end off the vlog, but it was fun. I'm gonna say that multiple times if I continue to drag things out, but yeah, gonna end it off here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all next time for another vlog. Later.